Hello, it's Kieran, aka Mr. Classic.
And it's your boy, Jacob Pearson.
And today we'll be playing with the new Rosetta Hero Blitz decks.
In this matchup, it's really important that we live and die by the lightning motto, burn bright, burn fast. You'll hear me say it a lot, and it's very reminiscent of just Earth versus lightning matchups in general. We're just trying to get that life total down as close to zero, trying to get rid of his macro Sanctuary of Aria super early, just to make sure that we can maximize our damage before he gets turned on. He gets access to really powerful equipment like Well Grounded, and of course, Florian has got a heck of a hero ability there, doesn't he, Kieran?
He does indeed, and I feel you could say in this matchup my goal is to weather the storm, so to speak. So I'm just trying to keep my life total as high as possible. I want to utilize all my life gain cards. Similar to playing against Verdants, I really want to try and mitigate as much physical damage as possible because, like Jacob said, once my Sanctuary of Aria is gone, I'm kind of shields down. He can do whatever he wants, so I'm trying to extend the game, get my hero ability online, and then just start powering through the damage.
So these pre-constructed Blitz decks are an awesome way to try out the new heroes from Rosetta, but if you want to have even earlier access, there is the world premiere happening from September 6th through 8th in Tampa. Don't miss out, it's going to be a hell of an awesome event.
And if you can't make the world premiere, then we have over 1,500 pre-releases around the world. There's plenty of Rosetta Flesh and Blood action to go around. Head to fabtcg.com for all the details, and you'll be able to find one very close to you. So what do you reckon, Jake? You reckon you'll be able to break through the power of the Earth?
I don't know, man. You're a pretty stoic guy. Just going to really stick it to the man. We're going to burn bright, we're going to burn fast, and we're going to send some comet storms your way.
All right, we'll settle on the playmat, brother.
All right, see you there. Hey guys, it's your boy coming at you with some Oscilio action. Oscilio is an elemental lightning wizard whose hero ability reads, once per turn instant, you can discard an instant card from your hand to draw a card, making sure that we can solve any lightning puzzle to finish off one of our awesome combos. Basically, what we're trying to do is stack up a bunch of lightning cards and finish our combat chain with a massive source of arcane damage, thanks to our signature weapon, Volzar. Volzar, as a once per turn instant, allows us to amp equal to the number of lightning cards we've played in a turn, which means that if we can string together somehow a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combo, we can send a devastating blow to our opponent.
Hello everyone, it's your main man Mr. Classic, and today I'll be playing Florian. Now Florian is an elemental earth runeblade. The young hero, the text reads, basically, once I have 4 earth cards into my banish zone, each time I would make a token, I make that many +1, which is pretty damn cool when I start generating rune chants and embodiments of earth. So as a runeblade, I have some pretty cool aura synergies that you'll get to see during the game, importantly with my weapon, the Rotwood Reaper. As an earth hero, I like to throw out some pretty big, heavy attacks, but also with a little cheeky sprinkling of go again thrown in here and there. Can't wait, let's get into it. Even always?
Even always, my dude. Oh, it's odd.
Yeah.
Your choice.
I'll start.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, gonna kick things off with a Sigil of Sanctuary. So it's an Earth Instant Aura with Arcane Shelter 1, very handy against Oscilio. When it leaves the arena, I get to create an embodiment of Earth token. I'm also going to play a Malefic Incantation. So this enters with 3 verse counters. When it runs out, it is destroyed. And once per turn, when I play an attack action card, I can remove a counter from it to create a rune chant token. So very nice once your hero abilities online as well. Start making 2 rune chants a turn.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just going to pitch an attack with the Rotwood Reaper. So this attacks for 2, but if I've played or created an aura this turn, it gets +2 attack.
Gonna bin off some cards on defense here. I'm gonna put 2 Etchings of Arcana in front of your Rotwood Reaper, defending for 6.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and discard my Fruits of the Forest. Yum yum. Gain 2 life. I know what you're thinking here. Mr. Classic, you are crazy. You're discarding a 7 power attack on the first turn rather than putting it into your arsenal. The thing about Oscilio is it can close games so quickly. It deals so much arcane damage, which is really hard for my hero to interact with. So what I want to do is just keep my life total as high as possible, try and stall for enough time to get those really important 4 earth cards into my banish zone for my well grounded, get that hero ability online. I know I can win a long game, but I'm pretty scared of trying to go toe-to-toe in a lightning fast game with Oscilio.
Alright, and I also have something after this attack. I'm going to play a Wizard Instant Aura, Sigil of Forethought. It's a 0 cost blue Wizard Instant Aura. It says at the beginning of my action phase, destroy this, and when it leaves the arena, I get a ponder token. So it just sets me up a little bit for my next turn.
It's kind of crazy, right? Discarding my 7 power attack, but life is of the
Life is
utmost
very
importance.
important. Absolutely. So just going to draw it back up to 4, and at the start of my action phase, I'm going to destroy this Sigil of Forethought. Just having a quick think, because there's a little neat interaction here with these sigils that destroy at the beginning of your turn, and Inclined Cloak. So if I need the extra resource, I can actually respond to this trigger and get the resource now, even though I won't have a sigil in the arena during my turn. While I'm thinking about the sigil, I don't think I'm going to get much use out of this card in my hand. Electrostatic Discharge is a lightning instant, but it says the next attack action card I play this turn with cost 1 or less gets +3. Don't have any attacks in hand, so I think I'm going to use my hero ability. Oscilio's hero ability is a once per turn instant. I can discard an instant card to draw a card. So I'm going to ditch this Electrostatic Discharge to replace it with another card.
Just filter that card away, brother.
I think we want to try and start things off with a bit of a bang. So you know what? We're going to go for it. I'm going to respond to this trigger by activating my Inclined Cloak to gain a resource. So it's going to give me a floating resource here. I'm going to resolve Sigil of Forethought. So this is going to destroy itself and create a Ponder token. Ponder tokens are just a generic token that says at the beginning of my end phase, I can destroy it and draw a card. Great for setting up your arsenal for following plays. And then we're going to go big, I think. Play a Exploding Aether, pitching this Glyph overlay. So this is going to amp my next attack for 3, and it's got go again. So amp is a keyword that says the next time you deal arcane damage this turn, instead you deal that much plus the amp amount. So in this case, Exploding Aether is going to amp me for 3. Follow it up with a mighty Etchings of Arcana. So Etchings of Arcana normally deals 3 arcane damage to target hero, but because of my Exploding Aether, it's going to be dealing 6, and it has Surge. So if it deals more than 3 damage, I may return an aura with Sigil and its name from my graveyard to my hand. In this case, I do have a Sigil and Sigil of Forethought, so it is threatening a little bit here.
So I do have my Sigil of Sanctuary in play, which can prevent one of the arcane. That's fine. I will take that damage, sir.
Cool, that's awesome. I'm happy with that one too. So I get to return this Sigil of Forethought to my hand.
I will take 5 and create my Embodiment of Earth token.
And you know what? I'm just gonna run this out before the end of my turn. So that's happened, and now I'm gonna pass priority, and my Ponder token is gonna trigger, so it's gonna destroy. I'm gonna get another option for my arsenal. I think we're going to end up arsenaling this one here.
Fortunately for me there, Jacob not getting the full advantage out of that. Beginning of my action phase, my Embodiment of Earth will hit the bin. Kick things off by playing another Sigil of Sanctuary. Then going to pitch and play Arcane Cussing. So Arcane Cussing is a Runeblade aura with go again. When you deal or are dealt damage, destroy this. When this leaves the arena during your turn, create 2 Runechant tokens. So basically, because Jacob's deck can do a lot of arcane damage, I want to try and make sure that I'm able to get full advantage out of this before it goes back to him. Fortunately for me, I have Deadwood Dirge. So this allows me to destroy an aura I control. If you do, create 3 Runechant tokens. So this is a nice little combo here because I get to destroy the Arcane Cussing. Because it leaves the arena, I get my 2 Runechant tokens. And then Deadwood Dirge also triggers and gives me 3 more Runechants. So
that's a lot of Runechants.
We're all the way up to 5. And now, because we have 2 resources, I'm just going to come in with the Rotwood Reaper for 4 because I've created an aura this turn, along with 5 Runechants.
You know, Wizards, they're known for their intellect, and I really want to get my thinking hat on. We're looking for some more resources for our turns. Even though this card is pretty awesome, I'm going to activate Oscilio to discard my Comet Storm Shock.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Now, this is a Meld card, and even though it does have the word action on it, it also counts as an instant, therefore being able to be discarded to my hero ability. So come on. Oh, it's an interesting card. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to maximize the use out of it. I think we got some stuff cooking, so I'll say no blocks, but first we got to take those Runechants. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Runechants coming in, and then the 4 physical damage. So we'll take that 2, taking us all the way down to 9 life.
A little bit scary that Jakey over there's decided to hold on to his full hand plus arsenal.
Don't worry, we've got some lightning quick action coming for you. Alright, the Sigil of Forethought's going to trigger. We'll get our Ponder token just like last time, and now it's time to send him the bill. The bill for what, you might ask? We're going to send him firstly for a Flittering Charge. It's coming in for 4. A Flittering Charge says if I played an instant card, this Chain Link, this gets go again. So 0 for 4, nice stat line, and also interacts nicely with all these instants in Oscilio being able to be given go again.
Gonna go ahead and defend this for 2 here.
Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna say take 2, good sir.
And pass turn back to me.
Oh, not quite. I do have something before this attack finishes resolving, and that is Electrostatic Discharge. It's gonna gain go again, and the next attack action card I play this turn with cost 1 or less gets +3 power. We'll ask Kieran the age-old question. Would you like some fries with that? I'm coming in for 6. Fry is a attack action card. Costs 0, attacks for 3, and it says go again, but because I played this Electrostatic Discharge, it's coming in for 6.
Okay, so I'm in a bit of a pretty pretty tricky situation here because against Oscilio, what I want to be doing is stopping as much of the physical damage as possible because this is damage I can interact with. I can defend with cards from my hand, whereas the arcane damage, not too many ways to stop that. On the other hand, I know I need to decompose to win this game, and I haven't been able to decompose once yet. So I really want to hold on to these other 2 cards in my hand, get my first decompose done, and then I just need 1 more decompose to reach that critical number of 4 earth cards in the banish zone. So I am eyeing up the Helmet of Lignum Vitae. So this is an earth equipment hit, so it can be decomposed. If there are 4 or more earth cards in your banish zone, it gets +1. But I may just have to go ahead and cash this one and now for just the 1 defense along with my Malefic Incantation. So I'm going to defend for 3 here, Jake.
Take your 3, sir.
Down to 12 life.
Unfortunately for me, I didn't find the resource card I'm looking for. So even though I played 3 lightning cards this turn, I'm not going to be able to activate my Volzar to get that bonus damage. So you're just looking at a measly 3 points of arcane damage coming in.
Very fortunate for me there. I think I'm just going to have to take that win. I will let the Sigil of Sanctuary prevent 1 of that damage, and then I will go ahead and take 2.
Now, Glyph Overlay is an interesting card. It normally deals X plus 3 arcane damage, where X is the number of aura permanents I control with Sigil in their name. You can see a theme here with Oscilio lining up very well with all these wizard instant sigils. But as I don't control any, I don't get any of the bonus, I don't get the surge effect. A little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. We still managed to push quite a lot of damage. So we'll pass things over to Kieran, but let us not forget the Ponder token. So it's going to trigger and hopefully set up something nice for us. Woo! I don't mind that one.
Passing back over to me, the Embodiment of Earth. Haven't been doing a whole lot this game, but now we get to come in with our first decompose of the game. I'm going to play a Cadaverous Tilling. So Cadaverous Tilling is a 3-cost Earth action attack. Attacks for 6 with 2 defense. When it attacks, I can decompose. So I have to banish 2 Earth cards and an action card from my graveyard. If I do, it gets +2 power. Now, as I mentioned before, the Helm of Lignum Vitae is actually an Earth card, so I'm going to head and choose one of those for my banish cards, in the Malefic Incantation, and the Sigil of Sanctuary. So the nice thing here as well is that I still have 2 Earth cards remaining, plus the Cadaverous Tilling, so if we find 1 more Decompose, we can get the Florian hero ability online, which if there are 4 or more Earth cards in your banish zone, Florian gets, if you create 1 or more aura tokens, instead create that many +1 of each of those tokens. So I'm going to come on in for 8, Jacob.
Don't forget your Malefic Incantation.
Absolutely, so we're going to tick that down, create 1 rune chant.
And now to deal with your 8 points of physical damage, that would take me down to 1, so I am going to throw this Etchings of Arcana in front and take the remaining 5 points of damage.
Alright, so we've got him down to 4. I am sitting on 10 here though, and that can be a pretty scary place playing against Oscilio. I do have my Sanctuary of Ari up. Let's see if that can bail me out.
This is it. The big leagues. Kieran has missed on having a big turn, and we have got the absolute nuts. And he's on 10, so you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna send him the bill. You say 10's the magic number, Kieran? Well, I think we're getting to 10. I'm gonna activate my wizard equipment, Hold Focus, which is, as an action I can destroy it, to amp 1 with Go Again. So the next thing that's coming in is coming in for a bonus point of damage, but we're not just amping 1, we've got another exploding Aether. So this is going to amp for another 3.
Not a bad card to find for that arsenal, my friend.
And you know what's really big?
Oh, not the Comet Storm.
The Comet Storm coming in, and we are going to meld it because we have the 4 resources, so we pay 2 for each side to combine it into 1 almighty spell. What's going to happen is this shock is going to come in for a total of 5 damage as it gets amped by Hold Focus and Exploding Aether for a total of amp 4, and then another 5 from the Comet Storm. And you know what 5 plus 5 equals, Kieran?
That's 10. Okay, so I do have this Fruits of the Forest, which gains life, but it is a blue as well, so it may need to be used for the Sanctuary here. I think we're going to have to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pitch 6 resources to my Sanctuary of Aria to prevent 3 of that damage. So that's going to drop me all the way down to 3.
Oh, yeah, just in the range of 1 quick burn spell.
Okay, the Sanctuary of Aria is gone. So I'm going to kick things off with an Arcane Seeds life. This is a Mal card. Arcane Seed side is the action is create a Runechant token, go again. So this is going to go ahead and create 2 Runechant tokens for me. If my hero ability was online, I would get 4, because creating 2 then 2. I'm also going to play the other side and gain 1 life.
Yes, that's fine with me. No instant speed burn here.
Going to have to try push as much damage as possible on this turn. I am actually going to activate my Runehold Release. So Runehold Release is a Runeblade Equipment Arms. Action destroy this, create a Runechant token with go again to put myself up to 4 Runechants. And now, unfortunately, we're a little light on resources, but we do have a bit of a bailout. So I'm going to use Blood-Torn Bodice here. So this is action, destroy this, and an aura you control, gain a resource with Go Again. Just because of how quickly this game is going, I'm going to go ahead and destroy the Malefic Incantation, because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get full value out of this. So that is going to create a resource, then I will pitch the red in my hand and attack you with Rotwood Reaper, getting the +2 because I have created an aura this turn. So I'm coming in with 4 rune chants and 4 physical damage.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage there, Kieran. We've sent Kieran the bill. He's paid his taxes. We've got him in the blender now. He has used his bodice, but he's had to destroy his Malefic Incantation. That is so amazing for us, because if he somehow manages to weasel his way around our arcane damage next turn, we will have just dodged a ton of damage. When his hero ability gets turned on, Malefic Incantation can be absolutely devastating, but he's had to use it to be able to attack and put pressure on us. We're going to use our Twinkle Toes, and we're going to be able to navigate through his turn to present him with what's hopefully a lethal amount of arcane damage. Thankfully, Twinkle Toes does give me a bit of a bailout. A lot of these instant cards obviously don't have any defense value, so being able to play one on Kieran's turn and activate Twinkle Toes is a very good way to try and mitigate some of that arcane damage.
Really trying to pressure Jacob a little bit here. I don't want to leave him with multiple cards in hand, just burn me out.
We're going to play the Sigil of Lightning. So the Sigil of Lightning is a lightning instant aura that costs 0, and at the beginning of my action phase, destroy this, and when this leaves the arena, I get to create an embodiment of lightning token. So then I'm going to activate my Twinkle Toes to prevent 2 of the rune chant damage.
Okay, he's got through 2.
Yep, and then we will take the remaining 2 rune chants, falling to 2. Now to deal with the physical side, I'm going to defend with my Flash of Brilliance and my Chorus of the Amphitheater for a total of 3. But this play is quite brilliant, if I do say so myself. We're going to use the effect of Flash of Brilliance to discard this Flittering Charge and return the Sigil of Lightning to my hand.
Creating an embodiment of lightning.
Creating an embodiment of lightning, exactly. Setting myself up for the future, and then I take the remaining 1 point.
So we've got him down to 1.
But what's the magic number, Kieran?
Magic number is 4, unless we can draw a little bit of life gain here.
Well, I do have the magic number, but is it going to be enough?
And unfortunately for me, that is just enough. Good game.
Good game, sir. That, ladies and gentlemen, was some amp on top of some amp on top of some amp. We're talking 5 + 5 = 10, baby.
Bro, that was wild. That game left me feeling thunderstruck. I could not get my hero ability online. I was just that one crucial decompose away from trying to get the well-grounded going, start making those rune chants, but you played true to your hero's model, just burn bright.
Absolutely, and there were some really tough decisions for you to make at the end of that game, like having to pop your chest on your Malefic Incantation. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, and just trying to take a little bit of that extra physical damage to get that one decompose online, trying to gamble, maybe I'll find the root bound. It wasn't my day.
Hopefully we can have some even better games headed your way, so don't forget to catch the other great matchups we've got for you.
And remember to get yourself to the world premiere of Rosetta in Tampa Bay this September, and if you can't make it there, we've got 1,500 pre-releases around the world. Check out fabtcg.com for all the details.